Alright, we should be good to go, it looks like. Let me get the chat opened and everything. But we're at Dega this week. I'm excited for Dega.
Thank you.
I always like the randomness of super speedway racing. We got a few minutes left. Where are these guys at on track? I don't even know. They coming around right now? No, they're in like coming off 4 maybe. I don't think I'll be able to keep up with them, but I do have somebody coming out of the pits behind me. Get a few more laps of practice, even though you don't really have to practice at Dega or Daytona, really. Basically just got it to where the wheel stays straight in the straightaway with the offset and stuff like that. Don't know if we'll have any green flag stops or not, but I practiced my pitting a couple times. I know where I want to... I basically know where I want to like lift and start braking at for the most part. But super speedway racing is a lot of fun to me. I'm gonna try and wait for the guy behind me that came out of the pits behind me. He should catch me quite quick if he would have run the bottom, but he's not. Because I ran all the way up by the wall so he could catch me on the bottom. Hopefully he doesn't like just get to us and pit immediately. It'd be annoying, but oh well. Get up in the 5th gear here. I swear that guy just about nailed the wall going from the bottom to the top of the tri-oval. So just like watching him in the mirror trying to wait for him to catch us. So I'm lifting, running the top. He should be running faster than this and on the bottom. He'll catch us quite quick. I don't know exactly what the draft is at. I know at least at like 0.6, 0.7 he should have us. I'll run the bottom now that he has the draft. Most likely keep lifting, get him closer. Yeah, he'll have the draft now. He'll catch us. Now we'll see if he gives me a bump or he just tries to go right on by me. We'll see. So I'll hug the yellow line. Looks like he's gonna stay behind. We'll lift a little bit more. Sometimes when you're the lead car, if there's nobody behind the guy behind you, you'll have to lift a little so they could actually get to your bumper. Because when it's only 2 of you guys, there's kind of like a little bit of a bubble between you guys every now and then. So you have to, the front car has to lift a little to allow the car behind to actually get to your bumper. So I'm like maybe like 85, 90% throttle, lift a little bit more. I don't know if he's lifting at all or not because he's not getting straight to my bumper at all. Definitely on entry he's lifting a little bit. We could definitely be going a little bit faster than this, but that's fine. I'll pit next time by. Get that pit practice. Somebody died right here. Rip. Looks like that 3-car pack that passed us maybe all wrecked, or at least one of them did. Alright, I'll just full throttle it. Oh, he's lifting. Maybe it's about time to go into the session, I don't know. But I'll get one last green flag pit stop in right here. See if I can get in normally. When I have nobody behind me, I go at like right after it says like Talladega Speedway on the inside, and then if we're in the draft, I like go at the beginning of Talladega Speedway. I'm looking at like the inside wall basically on where to start braking and stuff, and I usually shoot all the way to the inside wall because usually people don't go that low. So like coming off turn 4, I'll go all the way down here and I'll start braking there, but if I have nobody, I'll go to like just at the end of it. Definitely hit a lot of bumps down there I wasn't expecting, so that's speeding, but that's okay. It's good to know there's a bunch of really bad bumps down there, because before when I did it, maybe I didn't go that low to the inside wall and stuff, but definitely shot me around. I wasn't able to brake as well. I don't even know what number I am, honestly. There we are. Wrong person. 58, not 59. I can't click. Yeah, there's a lot of bumps down there. So don't go all the way to the inside wall like that, because all the way down here definitely shot my car up a good bit. Yeah, right there I got a little bit airborne. There I got a little bit airborne. Oh yeah, there's a big drain right there too, which you just bounce right over. So I wasn't able to slow up enough, but that's all right. We won't do that in the race. We'll be fine in the race. Be a little bit more cautious braking when you're actually in the race session. I don't even know how many laps of fuel do you have. About 37 it says, so probably like 35-ish, 30 to 35 people will be pitting. We got 94 laps at Dega. What time is it? Yeah, it's time to race right now. It's right at 12. So it should be popping up any second. That race session should go away. Over 600 people, though. I just hope we're a low number. That's literally it. If we're a low number and it's a Super CJ, we have a chance to gain a lot of I rating. I'd be really happy about that. Hopefully we can be in like the 20s or 30s for our number. Oh, that guy is... I thought he lost it, but I think he did it on purpose because he is just doing burnouts. I thought he like gassed it up and lost it off pit road because doing that here is honestly difficult to do. But we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we can have a good race, survive it, and just make it to the end and have a shot at like a top 10 or potentially the win. If you're just alive at the end in the front group, that'd be nice. Because who knows how many wrecks we'll have. Because sometimes these bumps are kind of wild in these cars. Like, people are swiping left and right across your bumper, and they're, like, getting you loose. They're, like, moving you up and down the track, so it could cause a big wreck very easily. We're not going to qualify or anything. So I'm hoping that we just survive the bumps and everything. We'll work our way forward slowly through the race. What number are we? We're number 7. Rip to me. That's unfortunate. We got Vince out here, though. Let's go. Let's change that a little bit, just to not be as twitchy. Oh, and I bring this down to 0. Try to keep the car. It got me straighter on the straightaway with the wheel at least, but we're car 7. That's a little unfortunate. So we'll start like mid-pack or whatever. Not qualified anyways, which will be fine. Hopefully we can survive it. Dang it, I'm so tired. But this race doesn't take like a whole lot of skill. It's not super difficult at all. It's just like being in the right place at the right time is the main thing. Just trying not to be in a wreck. That's all I could hope for, is not dying in one of those big wrecks. Got a Hendrix car out here. That's actually an interesting looking scheme because it's like not all blue. It's got the black on top. I kind of like that. Pretty sweet. I'm wondering how many people are actually going to qualify, though, is the thing. Just because it's a super speedway. Not sure who will qualify and everything. Some of the lower numbers might, honestly, just so they don't start super far back there, but I wouldn't want to start back there. Be able to avoid the early wrecks, but you don't want to be off the back of the like actual group and stuff drafting. So I'm okay with where we're gonna be at. We're gonna be middle to front-ish, something like that. That guy's going to pit. Practice his pit stop. But I could get in the pit road, no problem. I'm happy. I'm fine with how I know I can get in the pit road. I tried it like really far in the inside wall, and I know that there's bumps down there now, so I won't go that low. Definitely will shoot to the inside of people coming off pit turn forward to the pit road though. But we'll see how many people qualify here. I hope everybody just like readies up the race and we can go immediately, and that'd be nice. But I know that won't happen. Is everybody actually in here? No. The 8, the 11 are missing, so we have to wait out the whole 5 minutes anyways, probably, because they're not here. So that's a little unfortunate. Watching that happen is satisfying, all the checkered flags in a row. But we'll see who all does qualify and whatnot, because I'm just going to ready to race right away. We don't have a reason to go qualify at Dega. I'll start wherever, it doesn't matter to me. Ooh, we got the old Casey Kane farmer's car. Nice. I like that scheme. Always liked Casey Kane schemes. They were nice and simple. His Red Bull scheme was always my favorite. When he was in like the 4 and the 9. I think more than 9 he had the Dodge, but when he was in the 4 he had Red Bull a lot. That guy was like going super slow. But I think there is some cheese to qualifying here. You can like stay at like 101 miles an hour. Like I kind of want to guess that guy is actually doing that. Nope, that's not him. Who is the dude in the 5 car? Where is he? There he is. Oh yeah, he's going 102 miles an hour. He's doing the qualifying cheese 100%. You want to stay at like 101 miles an hour for like half a lap or something, and then basically start going, and your tires will be more heated up or less heated up. I don't know how it works, but that's like the cheese that you want to do. It's weird as hell. Makes no sense. you'll end up going faster. I think you start either gassing it off of turn 4 here or something. I'm not sure. I don't know exactly when he starts going, because I don't know the timing for that, but I know that this is definitely a big thing for qualifying here if you want to qualify towards the front, because this 19 car might be on pole if he's doing this, honestly. Because before, oh yeah, he's going now. It was like coming almost to the trial, he started hitting the gas, so we'll see where he ends up qualifying at. That's the pace car, not most exciting. That'll be fine. But first lap, this guy is not doing it right. You want to stay up on the outside wall and get as much speed as you can the whole first lap. Second lap will be your heater on the bottom. So he might be the first one to lay a lap for like the second lap and stuff, but he won't be the fastest by any means. I imagine that 19 car is going to be on pole with that cheese. Because a long time ago, before they added like the qualifying scrutiny on it, you would like go drive out to the backstretch and do like donuts or something, or like just do a burnout with the car, getting the rear tires heated up, and then you go and you're super fast. But then they added the qualifying scrutiny to where if you like come to a stop or do burnouts and stuff, they'll black flag you and your laps won't count anyways. So they fixed that at least. Now it's the run 101 miles an hour, and they're not going to black flag you. If you go under 100 for too long, I think, like steady, I think it will black flag you. Or if you're like dragging the brake for too long, I think it'll black flag you as well. So there's all sorts of different things that have happened in the past for qualifying cheese. But we'll see. People are going to start putting down times here. Where's the 19 at? He ran a 55.7. Yeah, his first lap's going to be super slow. Second lap, he'll probably jump to the top of the board, I would imagine, because of what he was doing. We'll see. 53.6s right now. Going all the way down under the yellow line, even though that was your first lap. It's not going to be your faster one, probably. Still 53.6 for them. I'm interested to see what this 19 gets on his second lap, honestly. Oh, he only ran a 53.6, so I think maybe he didn't start going fast enough, maybe. Because he was doing the 101 mile an hour thing for sure. But I think he started gassing up too late, like onto the trial. Well, I thought you'd do it off of turn 4, but he did it later. Might have been the difference, potentially. But 53.6s seem to be the max out on this thing right now. But the more people qualifying, the more it'll push us back at least, so hopefully we can avoid a wreck. Everybody getting the 53.6s just about. A couple guys in the 7s, and then the other guys that either haven't done their second lap maybe, or messed up a little bit, ran too high, or got loose, like hitting an apron or something. I don't know. That's my only guess. People's got like 26 more seconds here. This guy ran one lap and that's all he did. Interesting. That's definitely not optimal for you're a little too late on that, bud. There's 15 seconds left and he's taking off a pit road. You're a little late there. And he came straight out on track anyway, so he's not even doing laps. He already knows it. I remember the back of this car, like the Burger King car, but it was a Drift King car. I remember this from one of the other races this season. I don't remember which one, though, but I remember seeing his car. But the 16 gets pole with a 640. Interested. Where are we started at? 25th? I'll take that. We're down in 25th out of, what, 35? So, starting pretty deep in the field. I'll take that. Undo the all teams so I can hear anybody else talking just in case.
No.
Because sometimes people are actually on all teams. We'll see what happens here. Hopefully people can ready up pretty quick in the car. Hey, what's up, Foil? How's it going? You running any Dega this week? Or are you running this race at all? If so, good luck. Or if you have ran them, hopefully they've gone well. We didn't qualify here. We're car 7, starting 25th. They're starting way back here. I always like starting in the back of these super speedways anyways, because it doesn't really matter where you start. I just try to avoid the early wrecks, really. We're starting on the bottom, which is good, because I kind of want to stay on the bottom to start with. Just because if a wreck happens early on, you can avoid it real easy. But hopefully we can work our way forward by the end of this thing. You're gonna do the one tomorrow night. We got the car ready for tonight IRL. Oh, nice. What do you run? Like, what do you do? Like, is it oval? Is it dirt? Like, what car do you run and stuff like that? That's pretty cool. I've never ran anything IRL, so it'd be cool to do so. But I know it's not gonna happen really. I have a couple friends that race, but they're like across the country and everything.
Over or under? 4.5 caution.
5 cars left to green.
Ooh, I say over on that.
Under.
Really? That'd be wild. Stepdad races IRL dirt oval. Nice. What does he run? Does he run like a streeter, like some sort of late model, some sort of sprint car? What does he run?
Waiting on the final car to grid.
I'm saying
Right
over
at
4.5.
Everyone's gridded.
I would think, but we could get some long green flag runs. I hope we do.
I'd just like to do one green flag stop at least.
Yeah, green flag stops are fun. I enjoy them. Is that 12 car starting behind us? No, he qualified. I don't know where we're at though. 5 cautions is a lot, but it is likely.
Pit stop be green.
Street stock for now. Won the championship with the best competition in the state last year. Nice. Congrats to him. That's awesome. Hopefully the race goes well for y'all later tonight. Where do you guys run at? Like what state? I would imagine more
Smith on the pole for tomorrow.
like north-ish than me. Well, everything's more north than me because I'm in Florida, but like I would imagine like not like Ohio and stuff up there, but like maybe somewhere around that area. I have no clue. Wisconsin, gotcha. That's more north than I was expecting, honestly.
Time's the arc race.
I think the ARCA race is in like 40 minutes or so.
I think 12:30. Or just
Oh,
after.
less than? Like less than 30 minutes away?
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Wish I watched that. I want to see how Cletus does.
Yeah, Cletus running Dega. Hopefully he does well.
Yeah, I do too. That's why we.
Xfinity at 4, so that's in
Xfinity
like
at
4
4.
hours, just about. Hopefully,
take it easy and log some laps, boys.
hopefully Cletus can run
Don't
well
make it
today. That'd be
longer than
cool.
it has to be.
Yeah, for real. Save the wrecking for the end.
I'd love to have my phone while I watch ARCA, but I'm in VR, so
Oh,
kinda
rip.
hard to do that.
Yeah, I can't really do that. Hopefully we could finish our
the
race in
ARCA race on
time
one win.
before the ARCA race is finished. That'd be
Ooh,
nice.
Big brain.
But I don't know if that will happen.
That'd be so tough.
Yeah, he is racing today, yeah. Hopefully he does well.
Stop your front.
I've seen him like live streaming recently, like running some ARCA races at Dega, like hosted races and stuff. And him and Carson Host are running them, which was pretty funny to
Actually,
watch.
There might be a way I could do that.
I want to downshift it into first, but at the same time, I don't think it's going to matter being this far back.
Whatever on it.
We'll just keep it rolling second gear well. Yeah, hopefully he can actually finish Dega unlike Daytona, because Daytona was a little unfortunate for him. Alright, let's see if we can settle in here and get some laps in. 'Cause there's going to be some people like really pushing it probably and causing something early, but hopefully everybody can kind of be patient. Somebody's already 3 wide up top.
Clear high, clear high.
Oh boy. I could take the momentum to the outside, but there's not a reason for me to right now. I'm completely fine just being on the bottom
Still out there.
early on. Because if a wreck happens, I want to dive to the inside. If you're on the outside, you're kind of just stuck there. And that's how you end up in a wreck a lot of the times early. Yeah, I remember Carson was making some crazy moves behind him. Like they were dipping and dodging through the whole field and stuff, and he was still pushing them like crazy. It was nuts to watch.
Still outside.
Carson's super aggressive, like real life too. Like I'm not a fan of his because of the way he races. Because like when he was big checkup, when he was back in the trucks and stuff, he would wreck people on purpose or just came to a stop on track and brought out cautions like this is iRacing or something in real life. It was ridiculous.
Still out there.
I hate that stuff.
Well, and you know you're 3 wide. There's no point.
Still there.
He's just like not. He's gotten a little bit better in the cup side so far, but he's still like very aggressive. And then also, like, on iRacing, I've had a few iRacing races with him and stuff, and he's the same exact way, like, super aggressive.
Watch out up front, man. They're switching lanes like crazy already.
And then one of my friends, Gavin, if you know me, you probably know Gavin as well, Rob Chan. He was in a race with him and wrecked somebody and said, sorry, I was on a business call. Or he didn't even say sorry. He's just like, I was on a business call. That's it. Like, he didn't apologize for wrecking them or anything. He doesn't give a shit. Yeah, Gavin, both of us, yeah. I know Gavin is doing the Road America race right now with Rob. They've had some unfortunate stuff happen to them. I was watching him earlier before I went live and stuff and got into the NIS practice, but they're still live right now. I think they're a little bit over halfway in their Road America race. This guy can come back down.
What in the world is
He can come back down if he wants. No, he's not going to? Okay.
What do you mean?
Oh, now he's going to come down.
You know what? Nothing, man.
But yeah, I was
Is it
watching,
menacing?
Rob started it this morning before I was awake, and then, oh boy, it's stacking up big right now. But
You're turned on.
there was something that happened to Rob in the beginning apparently, where they ended up in some sort of wreck or whatever, and then I was watching and Gavin got in the car, and then he read chat and then died, and he had like 10 minutes of damage.
I'm always been on the
He like took a corner while trying to read or something and lost the back end and headed head on straight into the wall and had a lot of damage, which was unfortunate. But Road America and those cars that they're running is tough. Those cars are fast as hell. But my race might be done around the same time as theirs. I'm not 100% sure, to be fair. Because I thought their race was going to be a lot shorter, but it was longer than I thought. Why are we falling off the pack right here? I don't understand why we're falling off this front pack. I do not want that to happen.
Everybody. Stuffing it into a hole there, no hole there.
Stuffing it into the hole. Might need to try to go to the outside lane and catch up to the pack a little with this one car potentially.
Well,
Because I'm down to try and keep up with the front pack. Trying to stay on. Trying to. We've caught back up. I was trying to stay on the one to stay on the car in front of him just about so we can catch up a little quicker. Oh, wrecking on the front stretch. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're going through the grass. We're fine. I'll take a 1X. I did that multiple times in the Daytona race. To where
Pretty good.
you just don't want to get a 4X and destroy your car. I'll take a 1X going through the grass all day.
Guys, you know.
That's why I wanted to be on the bottom right there. So I could get out the way if something happened. Where's the 23? 23, you need to come around me. But maybe he was waiting for the 20. I don't know.
literally just pushed through me. You know, nothing I could have done. Sorry, guys.
Go 23. Another 17 needs to go by as well. We'll pit, get fuel and stuff. Tires aren't going to really matter. Oh, we're waiting on the 17 still. I don't know where the 17's at.
Where you at?
Oh yeah, the grass definitely sometimes is the best option. We almost survived Daytona doing that multiple times. I did it like 2 times, and I think on the 3rd time, or it was on the 2nd time maybe, somebody else was like full throttle coming through the grass, clipped us, and
I don't think I'm hurt too bad. But
where's the 17 at? And we got taken out that way.
That car.
Where? Oh, the 17's finally coming by. They're on the apron for some reason.
You know,
The hell are they doing?
He just drove right through me.
I think I want to just take fuel. I don't want to take any tires. Yeah, there's no reason to really, but I want to take fuel. We're already in the back, and just have extra fuel for running right now.
Very aggressive racing up there for lap 5. So
Yeah, for real.
just racing. No worries.
Take the fuel so we can run however long under green and pit as late as possible, or if we get another caution to just have take less fuel.
You help the bubble. You push the bubble along. Oh my God! Catch the pace car, guys.
People were pissed. Where is the pace car anyways? We're fine. We could pit and not have any problems. But damn, what is going on back? I think everybody was waiting on that 17 car or something.
Push you to the moon right there. Just.
I think that's all that happened.
Work with our agenda there.
Everybody, I think, is coming in for fuel and stuff. Our pit stall is going to be more towards the back here. That guy's speeding, just going to take the penalty. Too far forward, of course. We're just getting fuel anyways, it don't matter. We're already in the back. We don't have any damage. I don't know if that number 1 car had damage or not, because he's still sitting there. Getting a little dicey there on pit road with the 11. He had to like dodge that other car.
Oh, speeding police got you, Jacob, didn't they?
We'll go and catch up to the pace car and keep it rolling here. Try to save some fuel under caution too, so we can go as far as possible. In case other people like do the same thing. But we got a 1X so far, but no destroyed cars, so I'm good with that. Very happy with that. Just kind of rolling where we were at the time. I don't even know where we were. We were really far in the back, so I'm happy we didn't get run over or anything either. What were the tires anyways? Because I did 99s on the front, 100s on the back. That's what I kind of expected. But I did kind of like lock it up for half a second. Why did he mic up just to sneeze?
Bless you, man.
What the fuck? Why did he mic up just to sneeze?
Yeah,
I don't understand.
Then you offset push me.
Oh my
and then
God.
You continue offset pushing me for whatever reason.
Yeah, people were being aggressive in the beginning. That's what I was worried about, and that's why I didn't want to qualify. People up front just being super aggressive and stuff. But that's 1 caution down. Somebody said 4.5. It does seem like a lot, but it also doesn't seem like a lot. Because if we can get some green flag racing, just get these laps in, that'd be great. One guy's pitting up there. I think we'll be 21st then. Because the other guy was speeding, so he fell to the back. And then that guy pitted.
Double check the adjustments. Your brake adjustments.
Yeah, 17th pitted there, so we're on the inside. We're going to be 21st, I believe. We do have an in-car camera, you don't say.
Make sure we guard to the inside on this.
We'll just coast it up to the field, save a little bit of fuel.
I try a power move down there into 1.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to coast all the way that far. Thought I had more speed up on them. Did not. That's alright. But also being back in the pack will save fuel too, so. People up front usually are the ones that get screwed over on the fuel and all that. Because if the guy behind them literally just stays behind them and they never go anywhere, then the front guys are going to be worse off on fuel because they were going 100% the whole time normally. Still saying about 35 to 37 on fuel. Be a lot of green flag laps that I don't know if these people can do or not. Because people were getting very antsy and stuff, but maybe the crazy guys wrecked in that first one and they're done for. Who knows? I don't know if anybody actually wrecked out of that first wreck or not. A couple of people are a lap down, the 17 and the 14, so I'm not sure. Not sure if they're out of the race or not yet. Yeah, during that wreck, I wasn't sure if I could move back up on that front stretch or not, but I wasn't going to try to make any sudden movements. That's why I'm like, I'm just going to get my straight lane where I don't see anybody like crossing left and right and just go through the grass and we'll be fine. The only person I was worried about was the guy almost getting into the pit lane because he was going to have to swerve back a little bit to miss pit lane, or he was getting a penalty for speeding and stuff like that.
And if he does get picked, it's going to be 6 or 7 rounds.
They're talking about Shador, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, the NFL draft did just start for today, round 4. It started the same time this did. Alright, let's see if we get this settle back in here and get some laps logged, guys. That'd be nice. I'm like the only one all the way down on the yellow line. Like, that's actually still part of the banking, guys. What's up, Derek? We're doing alright. We just had wreck number 1 on lap like 5. We dodged it. We just started in the back because we didn't qualify. Dodged the wreck on lap 5, which was the first one, at least for today. Just kind of riding right now, not trying to make any crazy moves moving forward. We got a long race here. We went through the grass to dodge the wreck. It was right on the front stretch here, coming off turn 4. Oh, they're getting a little sketchy up there. They're going 3 wide.
Still outside.
I thought that 13 was about to get hooked or something. I backed off the 11 a little bit in front of me.
3.5, 2, 8.
But yeah, we just shot it through the grass to
But not clear. You can't force
miss
three
the
wide.
wreck and
I wasn't. You're outside.
take the 1X instead of a 4X in a destroyed car. I'll take that all day. I'm not worried about safety or anything because we got plenty of it. All right, I need to actually catch up to these guys. Okay, we got a huge run there. Lift before we get to this corner. Just in case everybody starts, like, accordion up really bad on the bottom. But yeah, people in the middle lane and stuff that are going up there trying to move forward are aggressive as hell. Oh. Turned a little bit too much left there. This 11 car does stay a little too far back. I don't know what that Castro Edge car is doing. He's edging himself on a wreck. They're going 3 wide up there once again on that outside lane. This 11 car doesn't like to stay with the guys right in front of him, so like we kind of have to stay close to his bumper, I feel like, as close as we can to keep him with the pack, because that first run he kind of fell really far back. He was like 3 or 4 cars in front of us. But he doesn't like to stay right with the group. We're still with the group, but he doesn't like to stay with the car that's right in front of him too close, it seems like. And I don't want to fall off the back end of this front group. I don't want us to get separated. If it gets separated behind me, so be it. But I want to be a part of the front group regardless. Looked like that bottom lane was getting a little sketchy through the tri-oval. Big checkups. Getting a little single filed up front. Top 4 or 5 are single file on the bottom. Some guys on the middle lane getting shuffled out to the outside and whatnot. These cars do have like a huge run, but if you don't have somebody like really close behind you, you're not gonna get right to the guy's bumper in front of you unless they're lifting a little bit. Like if it's just 2 of you guys, you're never gonna catch the guy in front of you's bumper at all. Unless they're lifting a little bit. Still sitting in the low 20s, that is fine. Not really worried about our position. The 11's a little bit far off that Stanley car up there. I would not mind getting around this 11 car, just because he stays farther off than I want from the group. We do get a nice pull back to the group when we do get far off, but it just will accordion up really bad sometimes. I wouldn't mind taking one of these like slingshots to get around him and then just slide back down to the bottom so I can stay with the Stanley car better. Where are you going, 11? Where the hell is he going? I thought he was going to pit there for half a second, and I'm like, there's no way you're actually pitting. That middle lane's working real well right now, which is normal. The middle lane, oh my god, what the hell is that checkup? I don't know what just happened there. I didn't see that coming at all. Luckily, we didn't get a 4X from it. We have damage from that? Are you kidding me? That's some BS. We didn't even get a 4X and we have damage? Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't know how there wasn't a massive wreck there. Unfortunate. I don't know why it checked up so bad there. That was weird. That was so weird. I think if we just stay in the draft, we'll be fine. But I think if we tried to pull out, we would just fall like a rock. If we were like the front of a group, I think we would slow it up. So like staying in the draft is definitely necessary right now until we can pit. But we did get a little separated from that front group, which is not what I wanted. Hopefully they still have their draft a little bit up there, but I don't know if they actually do. The front guys of this group need to really push to try and get them back up there. Because we do need to log laps, but at this point I want to pit and try to get this front end damage fixed, because I don't know how much it is. I don't think it's going to be significant, but we don't want any sort of aero damage on the car. Got slowed up a little bit from that outside lane, side drafting some. They might still have that front group, just barely, but we need to really pull back up to them, guys. I don't know what the hell happened.
50.02.
And the guys behind me are getting a little bit separated too, which is not great. Oh no, I think we're losing that front group. They might barely have the draft, but they really need to push it. This 11 car, I need to get to his bumper, but I have nobody right behind me to do so. We're absolutely mobbing though, 194 miles an hour, 195. Okay, they've caught back up, thank goodness, but we're kind of far off too. I need the group. What is happening with the group behind me? Why did they fall off so bad? They just started side drafting the hell out of each other or something? I need the 11 car to like barely lift, but we actually still have their draft, so I think we're fine. We still have to draft the people in front of us.
49.53.
49.5. Absolutely moving. Alright, yeah, we're still back up with this group, and the people behind should catch back up, I would imagine. They're all still single filed out, and I don't think they're far enough back to where they're gonna like lose the draft or anything. But that definitely got sketchy there. Trying to get on this 11's bumper to get him moving up there because he was lifting. Guys behind us are catching us now, that's good. So we can stay up a little bit better. I'm just happy we didn't end up wrecking in that. I wouldn't have been shocked because of how hard it checked up though. I think the guys behind me missed me. I got into the back of the 11, but I don't see any damage on the back of the 11. I just don't know how we got front end damage and how bad it is. I think it's very slight, like minor damage. But who knows? My oil temp is up a little bit higher than water, but I think that's kind of normal. I don't think it's crazy. But our front end damage might be doing that also. I feel like it's not usually that separated. Well, we've gone a little bit over 10 laps now green since we went back green. We're getting some laps in. They only give you 3 sets of tires here, but you don't really need tires too much. We pitted once just to get extra fuel on that first caution, but no tires.
Let me get temps for a second.
But it seems like just about everybody is still in this front group now that they caught back up behind us, because everybody tried going too wide behind us, and that's what really separated people. That was really weird. They like really started breaking everybody apart quick once that checkup happened. I'm shocked that we even caught back up. There was only like 5 of us in the middle group, and then behind us fell off. They were side by side, and then they caught back up because they got single filed out. Still just riding here though, not trying to make anything crazy happen. People in that outside lane are a little erratic, going 3 wide a whole bunch and stuff. This track's plenty wide to go 3 wide, potentially 4 wide, but I just don't trust people going 3 wide. I'll go 3 wide just fine. Big checkup down the backstretch, that was weird. I was like really off throttle and still catching the 11 and even gave him a little bump, but he was like pretty close to the guys in front of him too, which is shocking. I thought he was going to be further off of them. But at least we're still alive at this point. That's the only thing that matters. I don't know if anybody's retired from this race from that first wreck. Maybe 1 or 2 people at most, but I don't think anybody else did. If they did, I'll have to see you on the next caution, because I don't know how many people are multiple laps down. There was 2 guys 1 lap down earlier after the first wreck, but other than that I haven't seen since then if they're still going laps down, like they've left or not. I don't know. 1 car trying to go to everybody's outside right now. He's gonna like kind of break up a couple people maybe here and there. I could pull up in front of them, probably catch up to the outside group up there, but with this slight nose damage, I don't want to pull out in front of anybody and then us just fall to the back potentially. I need to stay like tucked in behind somebody and a guy behind me. At least tucked in behind somebody like we have been. Because we were still able to keep up when we were catching that front group earlier. Stanley car getting out of line a little bit. I'm waiting for somebody to really mess up a bump or something up there and just start seeing smoke. That's the main thing, just looking for it. People in that outside lane, they're very fast, but they can't keep it tight enough to keep moving forward because then somebody gets put 3 wide and then it starts breaking everybody up. It just keeps happening over and over. How many laps fuel? We still got 25 laps of fuel right now. And that's us way back here. Some more people further up may have less. And if we do have a green flag stop, I'm not getting in his damage fixed, I'll tell you that.
Back here.
And if we do have a green flag stop, then we might only take 2 tires potentially, but I don't even know which 2 I want to take at that point. I don't know if left or right matter more for his. It might not matter at all. I think 4 would be too long of a pit stop under green. I don't know if fuel or tires usually finish first. They usually around the same time, maybe. Not 100% sure. I think maybe under green we take lefts, and then the next stop will take rights or something like that. Potentially. I'd have to set it up once we started getting closer to a pit stop, though, if we were going to. Some of those guys on the outside lane are wiggling and looking very sketchy. Oh, we do have a lap car way up here. Either they fell off the pack or one of the cars ended up in the first wreck. Not 100% sure who's way up there. At least I thought I saw somebody. I didn't see anybody through the turn. See coming off of turn 4 here if they're like way up there or something. Oh yeah, there's somebody way up there in the triangle. 2 of them actually. 2 of them way up there. So they're not going to be like way off pace, but they're definitely a good bit slower than us. They're probably like 5 to like 8 miles an hour slower than us. But they look a little separated too. Like the front car needs to lift a little bit, but they aren't. I need to catch up to this 11, try to push him back up there. He'll probably get a big run down this backstretch anyways. Yeah, we're pulling right back up to him. Just can't fall too far off to where we start making a second group. So I'm completely fine just riding back here because there's some people on that outside line really pushing it. And that's where the wrecks are going to happen. Somebody trying to get to the front when you don't necessarily need to. And the wrecks will happen towards the front a lot of the times. Either that or some guys getting out of lane like what's happening in front of me. Holy crap. Pick a lane, stick to it, bud, please. Someone fell off the back of our pack I see in the mirror, way back there. Unfortunate for them. Wonder if it was that guy that kept trying to go on the outside. The lap cars definitely will make it interesting. Watch one stay low, one stay high. I would not be shocked at all. But if they both stay low, it's going to be a little sketchy, bottom lane moving up, but it'd keep the lap cars in the draft a lot better. If they go high, it'd be really nice and easy for us to get by. And they could probably still get back in the draft, no problem.
My car's really loose, so I'm just going to drop to the apron up here.
Oh, I think Crystal ended up in that first wreck. I think she does a lot of Pro 4s and stuff, like the Dirt Roadside. I recognize that name. Like when Lindy and Scott do a whole bunch of Pro 4s and stuff, I definitely recognize her name. I think she's really good on that side of the iRacing. And we're going to be getting closer and closer to this corner. Alright, we're good. Yeah, she pulled way inside. And this other person's still...
Gotta go up the lap car, gotta go up.
Oh, nope. The lap car
Yeah.
made a last second decision. Holy shit. That's how you cause a wreck as a lap
I
car.
wasn't taking any chances.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
Valid.
That lapper made a last second move to the top, and that's how you cause a big wreck as a lap car. Because everybody was about to start going to his outside, and then he decides to go all the way to the wall. Like, terrible decision. Go to the outside way before we get to you, please. Like, coming off that corner, before we got to the next corner, like, for that whole straightaway, you had time to get up to the top and stayed bottom. Just gets super sketchy. We do have another lapper up here.
Lap cars on high.
This one actually staying low, it sounds like. Yeah, they are. Sometimes getting by lap cars is the sketchiest thing, because then people start pulling back down in front of the lap car and it starts catching them up, and then somebody tries to pull down while they're getting the speed. So like it starts to get sketchy around this time. I think we might just move up. I don't know if that lapper has a lot of damage or not, so I don't really want to get caught behind them. 23 moving up, that's fine. Oh yeah, they look like they're missing their front end or something.
Don't lift 32. Never lift.
Please don't pull down too quick, Stanley. Thank you very much, Stanley. Thank you very much, because my front nose damage, I think if he would have pulled down in front of me, I would have dropped a little bit real quick, which would have been great. But we're back behind the 11 now. 23 decided to keep his momentum, which I don't blame him. I just want to stay tucked up down here right now. We're doing just fine.
Oh, we got the mic. 32. Yeah. Okay.
I think that one lap car, the purple one that made that last second move, is still up here in this pack somewhere.
Trying to keep you in the bubble.
That 14 car, I think he's in last. So I think everybody's actually still out here. 35 cars were in this race. I think 35 are still out here currently, so nobody has left.
Might be fast.
Yeah, I think that purple car is on that bottom in front of us now, like 4 cars in front of us. But he's probably the first one a lap down currently. I think that 14 might be multiple laps down now.
Yeah, you can go around.
Same
me.
with the
I'll hold up to
17.
you.
I think same with the 17. Oh my god, are we gonna hold a lane, guys? What are we doing? Why are we getting so separated up there? What is going on?
Don't sit. Oh.
This 11 car is like so back and forth as it's coming off a corner. It's ridiculous. We're 4/10 off the guys in front of you, man.
50.96.
We're catching back up to them at least. Even the lap car up there. Why are we getting so separated with that 13 car up there? Because that happened earlier, where that same car was at the front here and it started making that second pack. So I don't know what's up with that 13 car. Holy crap, Gavin. Thank you very much, but that was loud as hell. I forgot that was a soundboard for a rating and stuff. That's hilarious. How did the rest of the Road America race go? You guys finish it out finally, or what happened? I thought you guys still had a good bit to go. I wasn't sure. Hopefully you guys didn't die again or something. You guys actually finished.
Alright, the second group here,
But
we gotta start going back.
There's been one wreck in this thing. It was on lap 5. They look like they're about to wreck again.
One, you gotta push that.
We dodged it by going through the grass on the front stretch, but there was a big checkup on this run right now, and I have front end damage. I don't know how significant or anything, but it was a big checkup, and I hit the back of this 11 car. We didn't even get a 4X from it, and I have front end damage, so I don't think it's too bad. They look like they're about to wreck up there right at the front of the top lane. Holy crap, that was a big wiggle. But you guys survived? Nice, okay, so you guys did finish. I thought you guys were finishing around when this was going to end. I didn't know how many laps were left. I didn't pay attention when I was going into this. At least you all survived it to the end. Nice. Did you guys end up getting into the top 15, or were you guys still 7th? I think you guys were 17th last I saw. Where is this 11 going? Where are you going, bud? Are you drunk or something? Like, gonna hold a lane? I want to get around this 11 car so bad, but I feel like if I pull out a lane with my front end damage, I'm just going to fall. I don't have, like, the speed, I think, to get up in front of him easy. Oh god, big checkup. He falls so far off the guys in front of him, and then he checks up really weird and gets out of line every time. Like, I could have sent it under him, but we probably just would have wrecked. It would have been dumb. We got 14 laps of fuel left currently, or at least I do.
15.238.
Another guy getting shuffled out 3 wide. Move him. It's Talladega. I can't really do a whole lot to move him, to be fair. Can't really do a whole lot to him.
Direct and brake a little bit when we have separation by people.
Like, I could bump him, but at the same time, all it's going to do is push him forward. There, I moved him. I moved him further forward.
Leader, what's your fuel mileage?
27, falling from 5th all the way back here.
1.9 laps.
Got shuffled out of the lead, or shuffled out of the top lane, I should say.
10-4.
Leader's got 9 laps left. We got like 4 laps better than them. Gonna be a couple different strategies. Some guys coming at 39. I'm fine with going later. I appreciate the follow, Kemper. Thank you very much. Hopefully you're having a good day.
Right here.
Hopefully we'll jump the 11 in the pits or something. Because on pit entry, I like doing pit entry and stuff. So hopefully maybe I can jump them on entry of that.
Easy, boys. Can't go nowhere.
I'm not gonna come down at 39. I don't think. I think other people are gonna go a little longer. We'll see though. Might have to make a last-second decision to come in. Because we got a little bit more fuel. We got like another lap or 2, and some guys might wreck coming in the pit road. So I kind of like doing the second amount of people that need to come in, because really it's just the front guys that have to come in at 39. We've kind of been riding back here saving fuel. Damn, that 27 fell so far off of me behind. What is going on? I don't know what's going on with the people behind me. But this is why I don't think my front end damage is too bad, because we're the back of this group and I'm not really falling off the 11 right here. So we're doing all right with that. And some people said 39, but that would have been 5 laps from when they said that, not 9. And if they only had 5, that's a big difference in fuel up front. Oh, my foot's starting to go asleep. We've had a long run here. My right foot is slowly going to sleep. I'm trying to move it around. And I don't know if they might mean on 39 coming into 40, actually, not 38 coming into 39, because the start finish is after the pit stops anyways. The guys behind me should still have our draft. But there is only 2 of them, and then it's kind of a big gap behind that. So I don't know what's going on with the people behind us. But 11 car, we need to catch up again. Can't quite get to his bumper yet. Had to lift a little bit right before the entry. I didn't want to shunt him into the corner. With the way this guy moves up and down the track, I don't know if he could have taken it very well. Okay, we're back up to these guys. And us lifting is going to help the guys behind us for sure. Yeah, they got a huge run. I wouldn't be shocked if the 27 tries to take it outside. Maybe that's how he ended up back here. He went to the outside. He went to the outside 3 wide in that outside lane and fell all the way back probably. Or he just got shuffled out of the way, I don't know.
4.5 laps per gallon.
Lap.
Yeah, it's definitely somebody up front. Oh, we get a caution. Huge. Not gonna matter. Not gonna matter.
Hey, 22. Good fucking job there, bud. Good job there, 22.
36 is pissed. Oh, my foot is so numb. I had to like stretch it around. But we can pit now, under caution, see what kind of damage we have, and just get it fixed. Might as well.
We did not bad.
But we're still alive, that's all that matters.
I was a lap away from pitting.
That 36 was pissed. He must have gotten dumped or something maybe, I don't know. I don't even know where the 36 is. Oh yeah, he's nowhere near me. I don't see him behind. I wonder what the caution was for then.
I pushed you too hard while you're trying to push the 9. Did I 15?
No, I think you were doing really good.
Pit road is open.
Getting to almost halfway in this race.
Don't
We got
pit,
what,
don't pit,
like-
22? Don't pit, what are you doing?
Get behind the ladder.
They're like just getting around on the front
You have to
stretch.
go around.
Jesus Christ. What a mess for them. Oh yeah, Gavin, do you recognize the name Crystal King? Is that like one of the people that is on dirt road that races a lot with Lindy and them? Like she's really good on the dirt road side? Because if so, she's in my race. She ended up in the first wreck, unfortunately, for her, because her car is like messed up. I think she's 2 laps down.
You don't have to let me by.
You don't recognize it? Really? I thought that was somebody that was on the dirt road side. I thought. Like, did the short course stuff with Lindy and them. Like, when they broadcast it and stuff, I thought she was one of the ones on there and stuff. I'll have to ask them, because I thought I recognized it, but maybe I'm wrong. Please don't get some... Okay, we are... Oh, boy. That was sketchy.
Turn in.
That guy turned down so quick. Oh, I overshot the hell out of that. Good thing we didn't pit under green. I'm getting damage fixed anyways, so we're gonna fall back 16 seconds. Old tires do not want to slow down. Good to know. At 55 miles an hour. Overshot the hell out of that. What were tires anyways? Not bad at all. Lefts would have been the right call, so I'm happy I would have taken lefts. But just get all this damage fixed. We'll fall to the back, try to work our way back up a little bit at the beginning of this thing.
Got damage without being hit by anything?
Interesting.
Go Dega, go Dega.
Looks like we're gonna be right behind that 11 car again, potentially.
No, I literally haven't hit anything.
Weird.
When you were pushing me, you had a crinkle in the left front for some reason.
I was behind that 11 for so long, and he even sat there and got damage fixed or something, and just fell back too.
Yeah, I second that.
Save some fuel. Always saving fuel. We'll only have to make one
Didn't
more
think it'd slow me
stop in
down
this
that much.
race. Honestly, I think just taking 2 tires, like on the left, is the play if it's a caution or
You will
not.
get damage too
Either way,
from the
just with how
apron.
the left sides
Your
wore out
apron
more
on
than the
the
rights there. Which is interesting, at least the
Doesn't
left
affect
front.
you or nothing.
And I don't know if I want to take
32.
the auto fuel or just a little bit more.
Trying to avoid that first wreck.
like really try
I didn't
and
have any damage on that pit stop.
be... I don't know if I want to just take 1 more gallon, something like that. Like, it might be slower on the pit stop, which could screw us, but I don't want to run out if we get green, white checkers and stuff.
Know if Sanders has been picked
Behind
yet?
the 20.
I want to know, honestly.
That would be a no.
That's hilarious. I can't believe he has fallen this far. It's just kind of, like, funny at this point.
Any update on the arc race? See how that's going?
Oh yeah, did that start
Yeah.
yet?
I'm watching it now,
12:52, yeah, it started.
and McFarland is 11th.
Not bad.
Line up behind the 28.
Keep us updated on old Cletus.
We're almost halfway in this race. We gonna be on the bottom, 27th? Yes, we are.
Single file, I'm assuming.
It's definitely single file.
Yeah.
That's all it's gonna
Is it
be in
running?
actual ARCA. It's not gonna be as crazy as they were
Just
doing in
long for
iRacing
training.
that he was practicing.
See, Arca Super Speedways used to be fantastic like 5-6 years ago. Now they're just awful.
It's just an older NASCAR, and they were awful too. Like, one of the newer old NASCARs. And they were awful on Super Speedways also.
Wouldn't it be awesome if we could like sit here and then go to the end from there?
Would be, but that's not gonna happen.
You will get 8 more crosses and you will like it.
And you will like it. That's only caution number 2 so far. Almost halfway in. It's not too bad. If we get like a 10-15 lap run, we could pit and make it to the end on fuel.
Hey, you made a
technically, I
pass.
think.
That's a nice.
And I do think I want to take like a
Oh.
gallon more or a gallon and a half more, like it lets me. Just because it'd be tight on fuel.
How many laps in out of how many laps?
How many laps in out of how many laps?
They're working lap 6 now out of 76.
Damn, we're running more as a half race than they are real life in a whole ARCA race.
Might be able to catch the end of the race after this.
Potentially.
I was gonna say, I think we can catch the end of it if we can.
Oh, Jesus. I appreciate the sub, Gavin. It just got so quiet for a second.
Just subscribe.
Gropkin. Gropkin. It doesn't say Chan, it says Chin.
So basically,
Gropkin. Or Kin. It doesn't even say Chin, it says Kin. That's funny. You watching Cletus right now, Gavin, or anything? Watching the ARCA race? I think Xfinity's at 4 my time, it'd be 1 your time. Jesus, check up.
Ready, green flag, green flag.
Oh, you and me and Dad, gotcha. Oh, are they doing the Road America race right now? Where is that 8 car going? He's gonna come back down. Yeah, I think ARCA started. I think they just said it was on like lap 6 or 7 right now. Like it just started recently. But are they doing the Road America race? Yeah, okay, cool. Hopefully they do well. Good luck to them. Is Dad running first or Shane? I imagine Dad's running first, maybe? That 8 car wants to go somewhere so bad. That is, okay, cool.
Come up, come up.
Holy crap, that's getting sketchy up there. What the hell was going on? Why was somebody below the yellow? That checked up the bottom lane hard as hell. Good job everybody behind not running into me. As long as we don't fall back to like damn near last in this group, I'll be happy. Oh boy, they're sending it on the very outside 3 wide. Way back here. They're going 3 wide up there for about 12th, 14th. Big checkup on the bottom again. What is up with these people in these checkups? Holy checkup, the middle of the backstretch, really? Why are we checking up so bad, guys? I feel like I want to go outside and get by some of these guys, but I know there's going to be a wreck immediately. I would not be shocked. That'd be my luck, like the blackjack luck. You go super big in, and then they hit a 21 immediately. Oh, they actually have it as McFarland now. Nice. Love that. Love to see that. I didn't understand why they didn't do that at Daytona. Like, it makes so much more sense because people know him as that. People didn't know him as Garrett Mitchells. I didn't know that was his actual name until like around Daytona or just before. All right, these guys get a big checkup again. I think I'm just gonna shoot outside. Okay, we're going outside. It wasn't even that big of a checkup. I just wanted to go outside. And this is immediately when there's gonna be a wreck out here. Or I'm just gonna fall to the back. One or the other. Goddamn. Because that bottom lane just keeps checking up too much. It's annoying. If I fits, I sits. Like a cat. There is a hole, I get down there. I like the spec map on this car in front of me. It's shiny. It's pretty. The pink spoiler, though, is a little throwing me off. Like, is it October for Breast Cancer Awareness Month or something? Like NFL used to do, but they don't do it anymore? They need to go back to that. Those people wore, like, pink accents on everything. It was awesome. It looks sick. $18 wants to go outside. I low-key want to go. Okay, he's going too. We'll have a few cars here go forward. Because this bottom lane way back here is just not great. Oh boy. Some guys are moving up too. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, that 11's about to hook that one. Damn it. You guys really had to leave me right then? Let me get down one. Let's go. And pull down here. Followed that 36 all the way through. The 18 and 36. That was sick. Let's go. Got some of those spots back that we lost from pitting and getting damage fixed and overshooting our pits. That was so bad. But they just kept checking up too much on that bottom lane way back there. It was annoying.
49.955.
Oh boy, somebody's all over the place in the apron. These guys are 3 wide deep. Holy crap. Almost as deep as Lindy's mom. There's like 6, 7 lanes 3 wide up here. That is crazy looking. What a run from behind, goddamn. I was like 3/4 throttle the whole straightaway, because I don't know what the hell is going on in front of me. That middle lane is getting eaten up. It looks like people are trying to get to that outside lane and just ride single file maybe, which is interesting for iRacing. That doesn't normally happen. Usually it's on the bottom. These guys really taking sim racing like super seriously, trying to get that top lane going single file. That 14 car is damaged from the first wreck. That purple car up there keeps hitting that apron. He is like screwing up the bottom lane more, I feel like.
Outside.
Yeah, we're definitely
there.
But if we have a caution in the next like 2-3 laps, might be able to make it the rest of the way on fuel. It'll be tight.
Still there. Still outside.
Definitely would be tight. Big check up, had a huge run on the 18. I think the guy in front of the 18 is the 13 that we kept falling off of the front group with, but then pulling back up to him.
Still out there.
But we would fall off of him for a little bit, which was annoying.
7 clear. Outside quarter. 2 wide. Outside. 1 outside.
Why do we keep throwing all these lazy
Still
blocks?
outside. Clear outside. Outside. Still there, man. Outside.
Trying to pay attention to all these 3 wide things going on.
Still there.
This guy's bumper says back off. That's the opposite of what you need at this track.
Clear now.
You don't need people to back off at all.
No hole.
36. I thought he was trying to get into the hole behind me. I thought he was going to try to really be aggressive there. I didn't want to get hooked by him.
Still outside.
Definitely was a little sketchy. But the 36 was pissed at somebody earlier, and if he was going to try to make that hole, I would have put it more on him at that point.
0.6, 4, 9. Still out there. Deleted. Get up.
Yeah, and they're still 3 wide up there.
3, 7.
They're going hard up front.
Still there. Still outside.
They are going hard.
Outside quarter.
Couple guys in the outside lane moving forward, trying to at least. They need to get hooked up better though. That 27's kind of like a car length out in front of the guy behind him. Now he's catching him. Well, I'm happy I got out from behind the 11 after that long ass green run.
Sorry, overheating.
That 3rd lane died. Somebody trying to push too much.
Still outside.
Unfortunate for them.
50.5, 9.
Yeah, our oil temps are definitely down, along with our water temps. They're both down a little bit from what they were earlier when we had that front end damage. And we need that 27 and the other guy to drop in behind us so we can catch back up to this group to stop being side drafted. Definitely still have their draft, but we need to get back up to them. Catching them. Oh boy, there's 2 guys moving up to the top of there. That was sketchy. Wonder if they're like talking to each other, because that's hard to coordinate without knowing what each other are doing. 18 with a big move. 18's trying to go to the top now. I'm back to being content down here at the moment. And plus, it just would have been me and him. A little bit of the draft up in front. He might actually get pulled up there, potentially.
Well, that 14 damage. They're the only thing car out of 4+4. Yeah, I don't think y'all are going anywhere.
Outside.
Nope, he's not going to get pulled up there.
Still outside. You're outside.
The 18 wants to pull down, but it didn't have the room. Those guys up there moving from bottom to top or top to bottom mid-corner is wild. They're kind of nuts. Because they're like barely fitting their car in each gap and stuff. And they kind of got a little bit separated behind us. Hey, appreciate it, Rob.
Rob's how you just subscribed. Hey, hell yeah.
Hey, how ya? I love the way that the talk-to-speech always says your name. It's hilarious. Rob Sky. Grob Sky. That's hilarious. It said freaking Gavin's name as G. Robkin. So it's just always funny how it pronounces things. But we're surviving out here right now. We got a 1X from a lap 5 wreck, going through the grass to avoid it, and then had a little bit of front end damage from a big checkup earlier. It was like 16 seconds, but didn't get a 4X from it, so I'll take it. Ruined to 500 by being a total squid? No. It's an endurance race. It happens to the best of us. Don't worry about it. Every endurance race is difficult, and that car seems like very difficult. It's like it wants to snap loose so easy from what I was watching. Because I saw a little bit of the back end of your stint, and then when Gavin started driving and he died and stuff, and up almost until the NIS. A couple times it wanted to snap loose on him, and he saved it, and then that other time he there's no saving it. Oop, that guy's up in the wall. That was a big hit. And he's coming all the way down to the bottom. Perfect. Check up the bottom lane. Frosted Flakes, what are you doing? Frosted Flakes, it is freaking out.
Look at him. Don't worry about it. Look at him.
His internet connection is flaky.
What happened there?
That guy got that wall hard, though.
Really run high. Really run high for some reason on this side lane.
It's so heavy on the snap. Oh, yeah. That's unfortunate. I think mine is kind of like that every now and then, but that's if it's, like, past the point of saving, I want to say. Like, if it's able to be saved, it's not too heavy, but then if it's, like, past the point, it gets super heavy or something like that. It's really weird. But yeah, that might be something you could fix in the settings, hopefully. Where did that guy go that got, like, shot down in front of us from the wall? I don't even see him anymore. I don't know if he blinked out or he all F4'd out. I have no clue, unless he moved up a different lane. I did not see. Never saved your old wheels settings. Oh, totally different. You don't remember? Yeah. Yeah, because you, like, completely redid your computer recently. So, like, you had to reset everything. That's rough. Maybe, like, look up your wheel on YouTube and see if there's any old videos that you, like, have watched on there. And it could be in one of those, potentially. Or if it was just something you were messing around with, potentially. I don't know. You could have just been, like, tweaking things here and there, and then you got it feeling good. I don't know. Because I know my wheel settings I got from Zanetti. Because when I got the Moza wheel, he sent me some... I don't know if it was an actual R9 that he got off somebody else as well, like one of the pro drivers in the Coca-Cola series. But I know I got my wheel settings off of him. That's why you didn't stream. You're gonna build old platform. Wait, your old platform into a PC. Gotcha.
Guys, don't lose the
You can
fucking-
just and then copy everything over. Yeah, gotcha. That makes sense. Oh my God, there's a huge gap behind us. Like there's a couple cars behind me, and then a massive gap behind that. They're over a second back, almost a second and a half back. What the hell? That's nuts. That they've definitely lost the draft for now until they try to work back to us, which I think they can if they stay single file. They stay single file enough, they'll definitely catch back up. They already are. They're less than a second now. Holy crap. They are moving. They're going to come with a full head of steam and probably take to the outside, I would guess. That's my assumption of what's going to happen here. Because if they have that big of a run, I don't think they're going to slow up. But we're past halfway. We can make it on fuel from now if we pit. 100% make it on fuel. Now making it if we had some green-white checkered, that'd be a little sketchy, but we're set up to try to make it to the end right now, just fine. I want there to kind of be a green flag stop at some point. It'd be very interesting to see what happens. I might change it back to the auto fuel if we have a green flag stop.
50.2.
Oh, that purple car is blinking. He's already been a lap down once already.
You're on the way.
He's in 34th out of 35th. I think he'll probably gain a spot from whoever all F4'd out.
Clear.
But yeah, we're kind of just riding right here. We've been around like low 20s to up to the teens right here. Haven't really moved too far forward. Holy block to the top. That's how you wreck. Stanley got pushed out to the top. That was ridiculous. I was all the way back to like 31st at one point after the pit stop, the last caution, getting damage fixed and all that.
Outside. Still outside. Clear high.
Getting down to the last 30-something laps. People are getting antsy.
Outside.
Still got a long way to go, guys. You can make moves pretty quick here.
Still outside.
And then there's going to be a big-ass wreck, people trying to make moves too quickly.
Still outside. Too wide outside. No hole yet.
Here come those guys flying on up.
Still there in and out.
Kyle Busch car got down to the inside.
Outside. Two outside.
We're 3 wide right here still.
Still outside. 50.50.
Still 3 wide.
Right outside. Still there. One outside. Pushing outside.
That middle lane not getting too much of a toe in the corner. Down the straightaway though, they got some good speed. Like if I was aggressive enough, I could have pulled up in front of that lane and probably got shot up towards the 57 up there on the outside.
Still outside.
Because I definitely was clear enough to make it work.
Still there.
But really, it wouldn't have done much because we're right next to the Tide car, which was where we probably would have been. We wouldn't have really made anything up by just being super aggressive right there.
Clear. 50.1.
Big check up on the exit of the trial though, and on the entry of turn 1. Holy.
3, 5. Outside. Still outside.
That's kind of what happened earlier, and I ran to the back of the 11 and had some front end damage.
Outside.
But it wasn't that bad, at least. But that was just a massive checkup.
Clear.
Whatever you want.
18 left. 18 laps.
18 laps? Yeah, I got about 19 right now.
That's what I got to
Outside. Outside. Still there. Clear.
It makes me want to hit my auto fuel thing again. I have 3 laps of margin, so it might be worth doing.
Damage can't lead the line, guys.
I got the
0.5.
extra of just in case of laps, in case we get to a green white checkered or something. Getting down towards the end of this thing though.
One, how's your car?
1 and 11 are playing.
The 11 just weird to me. Like he just backs off the cars in front of him too much and he swerves a whole bunch. When I was behind him for so long, it was kind of annoying on how far he backed off the guys in front of him.
Working outside. Still there.
Everybody's holding their lines pretty good for the most part until they try to switch lanes, but people being 3 wide and everything, being pretty clean.
Outside.
You got your save fuel, what's going on?
Clear outside. 50.4.
There ain't no saving fuel going on. We're just in a draft.
Outside.
We're just back here.
Right outside.
I don't even know where the 24 is at anyways.
Still there. Clear low outside only. Still out there.
1 lapper way up there in turn 3.
Clear, clear.
We'll have to see what they do when we catch them. Got 30 laps of racing left when we hit the line here. 30 laps left. Massive stuff. I think even 2 tires might be... Oh, why do I have rights on? I'm stupid. I need to change that to lefts if I wanted to do either, but I think I kind of want to just do fuel only. Oh, getting out of line, trying to click things. That was my bad behind me.
Still out there. Clear high.
He has an 82 on the outside of his car, but he's actually the 28. That's pretty funny, honestly. I wonder how many times that actually happens to him, because 28's a pretty large number to be in a split.
Any cars down will fit in early.
Yes, I would rather short pit. I'm with you.
We need like 4 or 5 cars.
Where's the 4 at? I don't even know where the 4 is.
If anybody's smart, they can come with us.
Or the 12. The 12's up front.
I'll fill it when he's in.
They're way up front, though. I can't really...
Anybody go?
I can't really pit with them, I feel like, because they're so far up there. I'd have to gain so much on pit entry and try not to speed. That might be tough to do.
With 25 to go.
So 70 going to 71.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I'm good with 75 also. Still got 15 laps.
Lap around the bottom here, fellas.
Where's that Carson guy? He's that
Call it out,
25
lap
car.
road,
He's somewhere
lap
right
road.
up in front of us.
No tires.
You can take 2. It ain't gonna hurt you. But you don't need them.
Lapper stayed bottom. Always makes things a little sketchy. Was the 18 the car that just went a lap down there? That's pretty wild. Unfortunate for him. Because we were drafting with him earlier in this run. He somehow lost the draft.
Still inside.
We've got to get going on this outside lane.
Door inside.
Go down.
We're up here now.
Still inside.
Car on the inside was lifting, I heard.
Inside.
290 right there.
So there's going to be a handful of cars pitting in a few laps.
I tried to go like 280 and I think that overdoing it. But yeah,
Still
no.
inside.
Trying to make moves further up now that we're about to pit.
50, 21, 75, 3. Get under
But last time, right when people were about to pit, a caution came out. Some were way back in the pack, nowhere near us.
Still inside.
It was like less than 5 to go or something until people were going to start pitting. So we'll see if anything crazy happens this time. We're really moving forward on this outside lane right now, damn.
Still there.
Making a lot of ground up. Behind me, they were like door to door. What the hell?
45 to go.
50, 21, 9,
All right.
2. Still inside. Clear low.
I know there's at least 3 of us. I'll come with you.
I'm gonna get down right here.
I'm in.
I moved up far enough, like I'm happy with that. We gained a lot of spots there on that outside lane.
Hey, Brad, appreciate you hanging with me, man. We're keeping up.
9, what do you think about that?
Carson, just come with us, dude. No point going 2 more laps.
Yeah.
So that's what, 71 coming to 72?
Oh boy.
No, 70 going to 71.
Poor car about hooked the 5 there. Jesus.
This time by. Next time by here.
Some people are coming this lap.
Yeah, 50.
50.80.
Yeah, right here. I got a somewhat early box, so I'm probably going to be this lap.
What a checkup. Holy shit, guys. Everybody trying to work their way to the bottom.
Everybody's gonna come in.
Do I want to pit this time with these guys?
Yes.
I guess I will.
Pitting this time.
I know the guy in front of me is pitting as well.
Pit again.
Holy checkups. Trying to be easy on pit road entry, not be too crazy.
Outside only. Leaders on pit road.
A lot of people actually pitted. Like, damn.
Coming down 9.
Leave it on me.
Let's not overshoot it, please. Okay, we're good. I thought I might have been too far right at the same time.
Car 20 has taken the lead. Go Mango, go Mango. Good job, pit crew.
Didn't want to overshoot it, and I didn't know how many people were going to send it too far inside, like, because if I have a kind of an early
Alright,
pit
guys, gotta get
stall.
in line.
Yep, get out in front of me. You're good.
21.421. Doing a good job. Nice.
Keep it on this little bit of banking here, and you could full throttle it.
Closing cars into the corner. Doing a good job.
We're pretty much towards the front of this group, which is good. That's very good.
You're good, Andrew. You're good. Get back there. There you go.
Good pit exit. Behind me's kind of spread out though, which is not great.
13, tap your brakes a little bit.
Okay, we are with these guys at least.
Wait for me.
Push, push, push. Yeah, push hard.
The guy behind me like has my draft, but I can't lift for him. I can't fall off of this group. I think he's falling off of us. Yeah, he is. He's gonna have to catch up with that group behind
When
us.
do you guys plan on pit? Andrew, David, Rob.
But we're good to the end on fuel. For sure. That worked out pretty well for us. We just gotta watch out for the guys coming off pit road, mainly. Gotta maneuver around them as quick as we can. I think we just sat behind the guys that just came out, which we probably should have went around them. Oh no, we just caught them, okay. Dang it, I lifted too much there. I won't fall off this whole group anyways, because there's those two down there. They're gonna pull down though before I can get down there, I think. Yep, that's unfortunate for me.
Oh man, come on.
To fall in behind these two. Not what I wanted. I lifted a little bit too much because I thought they were slowing up for these two. That's okay, we're still in this group regardless, so that's good. And us being single file can catch up to the other pack that stayed out probably. As long as we don't start going too wide, guys, just stay single file. That's why I just needed to cut my loss, move to the back of this pack as quick as I could, get back in line. So we didn't like slow each other down too much back here. If we just stay in a single file line, I think we'll be okay. Hopefully the guys behind us don't catch us, like we can cycle out guys pushing and whatnot.
Come on, guys.
That was a massive checkup.
We can rip.
Don't know why we had that big of a checkup, but we did. That guy at the front needs to stay lower. Now we got people pitting there in that front group. We're back in 17th right now, but we might be further up once they come off pit road. We'll have to see. It's gonna be interesting to see where it all plays out. Because I'm happy with the positioning we're in, because we're in the front group of the guys that pitted at least. That's the main thing. We stayed with the front group of the guys that actually pitted first. So we're gonna be full damn speed when the other guys are coming off pit road. Hopefully,
You're overheating. I'll push.
hopefully we will be fine. Getting ahead of those other guys. We need to just cycle pushers.
There's no point to push it. They have to wreck.
You never know, man. Where the things happen.
Oh, Carson said, damn.
Number 12. Push.
Might have sped or something. Oh, look at these guys coming off pit road. We're gonna go flying by all of them. Let's go. Massive. Big stuff for us.
4 cars in the deal.
What's up, Z80?
We did it on
This is
Wednesday.
massive. We're in this front group. I don't know if there's still a couple guys that haven't pitted maybe. Yeah, there's 3 guys that have not pitted.
Yeah.
So pitting with that first group was the play. I really wasn't sure if I wanted to pit with them or not. I made like a decision on that lap. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go with them. There's enough going. But there's only 3 guys that have still stayed out, and then our group is the guys that are behind them. So
No, we have 8.
we'll be good. We're 2 seconds ahead of the group behind us, but we need to probably cycle out who's pushing up front, I think, to keep up our speed better.
50.14.
But that was a massive W through the pit stall cycle. I hate that I'm the back of this group right now, because if I like slightly lose the draft for any reason, I'm screwed. So I don't want to be like the last car in line, but I don't have a choice at the moment. Because these 2 in front of me came out of pit road and got lucky to cycle with us. And I lifted a little bit too much behind the 5 and got stuck on the outside of these 2. But I just have to keep a steady pace behind these guys. They caught up half a second that lap. Holy shit. Yeah, they are moving. Maybe they got a new pusher.
Or we could get closer. Just try to stay a little bit closer.
Those guys still have not pitted up front. Those guys are out front right now, really want a caution, but I'm not pitting the rest of the race, I think, if there's even a caution. I think we're good. Good on fuel. Is that the front guys? No, that's not even the front guy that said that. Maybe he's running with them, though, a lap down, potentially. Yeah, those guys behind us are max pushing. I think they swapped out who was the second guy in line, which is smart on them. They did the right thing, if that's what they did. Like, we're actually falling from those 3 guys by themselves. We've lost like 3 seconds on them. Yeah, we lost another half second or so. Yeah, they're definitely catching us from behind.
Another big push here.
Because we keep getting checked up too much by all this.
Brian, David, good luck.
The lead is at 49.99.
Not great. They're pitting up front now. Right as this other group's going to be catching us. They needed to communicate more at the front of this group. So once like the guy in second got hot, that the front guy moved out and fell to the back, and we just cycled that way. Oh boy, what just happened there? I saw somebody just shoot to the outside. Oh, we have a massive checkup. They're catching us from behind. They're going to tub us.
All right, we got it, boy. Catch him quick.
50.2.
Yeah, we're going to get tubbed here real quick.
Well, there goes that.
Leader pit road.
Really needed to cycle guys up front.
Clear high, clear high.
Would have been the smartest thing to do. So somebody's engine could have cooled off while they were getting pushed and then cycle out. Just like the old tandem draft days when they would do that. They would cycle out, going into a corner, get right back behind each other. Those were the days. Damn, there's so many lap cars that are like spread out right here. This is crazy. So many guys just like one at a time. And I thought those guys behind us were just going to completely tub us, but they did not. I think these are going to be the guys that pitted. 1, 2, and 3 on the apron. Let's go, get tub leaders.
Scott, 23, has taken the lead.
Oh, and there's a lapper up here.
Working the outside. Still outside of your corner.
Yeah, that was unfortunate
Clear.
because the lapper on the bottom.
Outside. In and out. Still there, door.
That slowed me up a shit ton because nobody went with me. The guys in the very front pulled all the way to the outside. That guy just lost his help.
Yes, inside only.
Push, push. Let's go. We're going back up to the front.
Inside.
I'm staying in this outside lane for now.
Clear on the bottom.
Oh, they're wrecking behind me. They're dying.
50.
I just got by that. Let's go. I just got by it. Let's fucking go. Saving fuel.
Doing a really good job. Tell me about your race car when you can.
Good work, 33.
Absolutely massive.
Nice job, guys.
That was a big wreck. It sure was. That was massive.
Yeah, that was a little sketchy there, right there before the caution came out, but I was going where you were going.
Luckily, I got that big push from the Tony the Tiger
Yeah,
Kellogg's
that
car.
was interesting.
Oh boy, that was a big wreck.
All right, buddy. Line up behind.
Kind
Hey,
of
16,
unfortunate.
I appreciate you not passing me, allowing me to hang in there right there with y'all.
Because
Appreciate that.
kind of unfortunate because I really didn't want everybody to be caught back up, but there was a good bit caught up right there anyways, so it was going to be interesting towards the end already, but now we're just going to have craziness towards the end of this thing.
Cars pushing nose to nose.
Just going to save fuel, try and max out what we can make for green-white checkers. Oh yeah, this is going to get really bad really quick. This is caution 3. Somebody at the beginning of the race said over under 4.5. That line is going to be like dead on. This is going to be crazy.
By the time we get green, it's going to be 10 to go. Crunch time, baby.
Yeah, this is going to be absolutely crazy. And right now we're on the inside, which isn't great for this late in the race. I kind of want to get to the outside as fast as I can because that outside lane moves.
Open.
Trying to save fuel though. I have plenty to make it right now, but in case we get like one green-white checkered, I want to have some extra and stuff just in case.
I'm guessing pit stops because it's pretty spread out.
Yeah, where the hell is this pace car at? I'm so confused. Like, we're still like in it trying to catch the pace car.
Dog coming.
Alrighty then. Got just people barking in the fucking mic. Okay, we're catching up now. Gotta check it up, guys. What a last name. I don't even know how to say that. I'm not even gonna attempt to. I'm just gonna make myself look dumb. Who just pitted? Was it a lead lap car? It was. That is a lead lap car pitting. So we're gonna be in 10th. We're gonna be on the outside now. Let's go. I'll take that.
Hey, 3, how's my front bumper?
Tires were fine when we pitted. Right sides were actually really good, so we're still good on that.
Just saying I got damaged when we did the great flat pit stop, that like 12 seconds of damage.
Yeah, we're gonna have less than 10 to go. We're gonna have 9 to go when we take the green. This is gonna be nuts. We're gonna die. But we worked our way to the top 10 at the end like I wanted to.
I don't see anything that screams that you have damage.
Started 25th, no qualifying as the 7 car. Made a good green flag pit stop and worked our way to the front.
Damn, boy.
Our group just needed to cycle out the front driver and we would have probably never been caught by those guys, I think. I think we would have been just fine. Because if you keep the guy in second pushing for too long, then it just absolutely kills off the run that we keep getting. Like, if they cycled out behind us, they caught us so quick. I really want to go back and see if that's the case, if that's what they did. Because I don't know how they caught us by like 2 seconds in a handful of laps like that. Without switching out their second guy or first guy. Because either the front guy needed to cycle out to the back or the second guy needed to cycle out to the back. One of the two. We just have to be like smart enough on where to let him in, and or if he falls to the back, just like keep him in the draft. Or, you know, just fuck him and he would have fell off the draft. It would have been hilarious. As long as it wasn't us. But I was the last in line. Like, I could have either backed off the slightest bit, let him down there, or just backed off if he ended up behind us to keep him in the draft. Holy HDR on that right side. It was coming through the side window there. I was not ready for that.
4 car, where are you at, bro?
I just left the pits.
Perfect. Fantastic. Alrighty then, we're gonna be on the outside though. I'm excited for this. I love super speedway racing, especially when we make it to the end. What time is it? 34. Been a pretty quick NIS race for the most part. Could be another 30 minutes though if we get some cautions here.
So before we get the green here, how's the ARCA race going? Cletus, how we doing?
True. How's McFarland doing?
36 laps to go. It's under yellow.
Huge.
He's 19th right now.
Oh, rip.
There's been 2 cautions.
Rip to Cletus.
9 lead changes. 4 different leaders.
Hopefully
many
that's
laps
just
to go?
like a pit cycle or something under the caution.
36 to go.
We'll definitely catch the end of this.
So we'll catch the end of it unless we keep wrecking.
Yeah, that would be so sad if we don't catch the end of this at this point.
Who's involved in these wrecks? Anything like major or just like spins or something?
That I cannot tell you. I'm not sure.
I think he just had the leaderboard pulled up.
10-4.
That's my guess.
24 car. Where? Anybody see the 24 car on the track at all?
This 36 having a meltdown. Trying to let people
Yeah,
by.
they're back there.
They're back there.
Go to the relative black box and use your up and down arrow keys and you'll be able to scroll through.
Still no 24. It's not even on my black box. It's telling me to let them by. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he's back there. Don't worry, he's back there.
Every car's on your black box, but it's the track is split in half. Maybe they're in front of you.
I don't know about it split in half. It's just so far away, like time distance away.
Not if you don't show every car. If you only show like
That too.
10 cars in front, 10 cars in back, it might not show.
That's very true also.
You're right. Just rendered cars. You're right. Sorry.
Oh boy.
I have rendered all.
Who wants to bet on if we
all-
survive this race or not? Do we end up in a wreck or no?
No bragging, huh?
Do we die?
Can I get a horn, y'all?
Oh yeah.
We got 17 laps of fuel for 9 laps. So we have enough for green white checkers too, just in case. At least 1 or 2.
Green flag. Very nice work. Keep your rhythm. Nice work.
Let's get this outside rolling, boys. Let's go.
9.553. Go inside. The lead is 13.549. Still there.
We're sticking out here the rest of the race.
Still there. Clear.
I don't know what's with the checkup. Maybe they weren't shifting yet or something.
Still inside.
No positive vibes. Yeah, we'll do our best. It's Talladega though. It's a hit or miss. We'll do our best here.
Still there. Still with you inside.
Thought the guy behind me was about to take us 3 wide. I'm fully anticipating getting put 3 wide.
Still there. Quarter inside.
We're having big checkups in this middle lane, which is not great.
0, 2. Still on your inside.
These guys are not holding the line in front of me. Oh boy. Wow, that bottom lane had such a run pulled up in front of him. Here comes the 3 wide stuff. Oh boy. That looks sketchy with that Great Clips car.
Stay with it, boss. There's gonna be a hole.
Wrecking in turn 3. Holy crap, I thought I was wrecking the 5 when the caution came out. Whew. That was sketchy. We're good. We'll have another restart.
That was speed number 4?
God damn. That got sketchy.
Man, I was like a whole car length in front of you, Bob. It's so good to see you.
I really thought I was hooking the 5 as soon as that caution came out. Because people were starting to move around a lot right there.
It like that, so I hope you.
Oh, at least we were in front of that wreck. Thank goodness. That's 4. That 4.5 marker was on the fucking point.
Problems, Wendy. We got a problem.
That was crazy.
He was forcing it forward.
I'm wondering if some people
No plate.
actually got just a little less in fuel than me, and they're going to be tighter on fuel than I am. Because I'm okay on fuel, and these green white checkers might make it interesting. If we get some.
5 wide, then that'd be fantastic. But unfortunately, there isn't.
I think we're going to go green with like 3 left here. So it's going to get really crazy.
Through, and then they came from the apron. I was at the wall, no chance.
Yeah, that's unfortunate when you're stuck out on the wall and you're stuck out on the wall and then somebody from the apron gets hooked up. That sucks. 20 minutes of optional. At least it's not required. You could technically get back out there and run some laps.
This racing sucks without a live spotter.
Burger King, I knew that was coming. I'm glad I got off you when I did.
It's Drift King for you, not Burger King. That guy's the Drift King car, not Burger King. That's funny. 'Cause I remember seeing his car in practice and qualifying, and then beforehand, like a different race before, like another NIS. What position are we in? Are we in 10th still?
It's just the spotter, dude. Like, how many
We still
wrecks
10th?
could have been
Looks like it.
avoided
Let's go.
in iRacing
Still on that
history
outside,
if there
baby.
was a 4 wide or 5 wide script for the spotter.
Oh god. We're still
I'd say
10th
probably
on the
about
outside,
95%.
so we could send it 3 wide if we get enough of a run and
That's
stuff,
definitely a
so
lie.
we have that opportunity.
Most
At
of them are
least.
dumb people, not people that don't know they're 4 wide.
This is gonna get crazy to the end of this. I wish
True.
these caution laps weren't so damn long though,
But I
man.
get benefit of that.
These caution laps
Most people
suck.
don't even listen to the 3 wide call outs.
I mean,
It depends.
it's Talladega. You don't lift regardless.
I haven't cut anyone off and taken me 4 wide today, so I don't know why everyone else is mad. I mean, if you're not going to do it,
Be there 15.
Just cut them off. Isn't Crystal like multiple laps
I'm
down?
blind.
Yeah, Crystal's 3 laps down. Maybe she shouldn't be using her eyes.
you're mad because I went 4 wide at Talladega. Kind of expected, and you have to. If not, some people are going to do it to you.
Might
So
need a
what's the-
spotter.
You have to. I've had it done to me all week. Doesn't mean you have to cut them off.
Yeah, I got Braille on my pedals.
I got
steering wheel,
Braille?
and my screen, so I can know where the track and the cars are at all times.
Got a walking stick out the window.
No, walking stick on the front of the car.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's hilarious.
Seeing eye dog next to you.
No, the cougar in the car.
Nah, actually, it's got a big ass forehead like a beluga whale, so you use my sonar protection.
It's a C&I cougar here.
Cougars? Where? Wait.
Talladega reference. Come on, Talladega Nights. You got a cougar in the car, or panther, whatever the fuck
we
it
had a
is.
monkey and we had a cougar. What's next?
Has Shador been drafted yet?
Has Shador been drafted yet? Dude, if that dude gets like the last pick of the draft or undrafted, it'd be fucking hilarious.
Right, fellas. And 4 correct. 5 more times. 5 more. This is less than optimal.
Alrighty, this is less than optimal. What do you mean? We're in 10th. What do you mean this is less than optimal, spotter?
Yes, Nicholas, you're showing me by
That
standing
offended
over
me.
the pit.
We're the 7 car, but we're in 10th. How is this less than optimal? At Dega, of all places. My spotter is drunk.
That is a
I don't know if I
W
should listen to him anymore.
Thank you, thank you. It's like an encyclopedia in this bitch.
This is gonna get crazy. Bets on another wreck. Do we go into overtime? We've got 14 laps of fuel, so I got plenty. I got plenty for these green white checkers, man. Come on.
Alright, green flag. They got the green and ARCA. 30 to go.
Damn, they were under
Curry,
caution
20.
that entire time?
Not moving.
Under last caution, we said that they were under caution with like 36 to go.
And those things just don't like to go side by side for
They
whatever
did 6
reason.
laps of caution?
You know, it
Why?
doesn't help the event or any. They just.
I thought iRacing was bad
teammates
with
till they
caution
die.
laps. That's crazy.
Yeah, the guys that are side by side, like 15 back, they're all, the front guys are all pulling away.
That'll happen.
I was about to say it's because there's maybe 5 competitive cars.
Yeah, that too.
Dude, there's so much wrong with ARCA, and that, what you just said right there is just breaking the tip of the iceberg. I could literally go on for an hour about why ARCA sucks.
Engine
Dude,
damage for the 30? Oh, is that Cletus? I think Cletus is the 30, if I remember correctly. I have a Cletus shirt from Daytona.
Alright, 4 to go, boys, here.
I think he is the 30.
Let's,
That's unfortunate.
get after it. Keep it clean.
I want to drop it the first, but I don't think there's a reason to. Like, I haven't done it all day, so I don't know what the speed for a first gear is, but I feel like I'm just going to screw it up going down the first. But here we go, 3 to go. Or 4 to go, actually. Not a fantastic start by us, but we'll be okay. He's moving up. He did that on the restart before, behind me. Oh boy, that stacked up hard. We're Castrol edging in front of us. Oh, that bottom lane got fucked by the guys moving up. Oh boy. Maybe going outside 3 wide wasn't the best idea, but we're doing it. We're not gonna have help. Oh, they're wrecking. I got damage.
That was not a fucking hole for you, there.
I got damage. My front, my nose is flopping. That dude went so high in the air. Holy shit. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna need to go get damage fixed now. My hood's gonna go flying.
Talladega upside down, but here we are.
My hood is gonna go flying for sure.
Think about the sentence you just said.
I wonder where my RPMs are at. I heard somebody's engine blow and I thought it was mine.
Oh, it was sarcasm.
Were you the one that hit the catch fence?
RPMs are good.
I don't really know.
We just
what
have
happened.
arrow
I was on the
damage.
bottom, and all of a sudden I saw the wall, and I think I see
Do I pit, honestly? I think I have to. I really think I have to, but at the same time, I don't know.
Peanut butter and alcohol.
My hood is definitely flapping.
Hurry up. If you can't make it, so.
It doesn't matter how long you push.
I want to know how bad my damage is, honestly.
That
Yeah.
arrow damage is probably slowing you
Devin, I think your
along.
hood's stuck open.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to hit me in the face because I'm gonna pit here and try to get some of it fixed, but I'm waiting for it to fly off.
That's the over, isn't it?
That is the
Yeah,
over.
not little big Newtons, but this is very dangerous.
That was unfortunate for us.
Maybe you can see out the right side, because you obviously can't see out the left side.
This guy is gonna pull all the way down. Yep.
Got a yellow and Arca.
Your mark. Now, turn in. Don't get too tight to the wall.
McFarland.
How bad is it?
Repairable.
Oh, it pushed our hood back down. Let's go. I can get all this fixed, actually. I can get every single second of this fixed. Let's go. We're good. We still got 12 laps of fuel, so we'll be good. We got 3 green white checker potentials. That guy is in the wall in front of us. He is struggling. He is struggling to get that car into pit lane.
Straight away.
Damn. That was a big ass wreck, though. That guy went flipping in front of us. Our car could have been in a lot more problems, like damage wise. So I'll take our damage that we got out of all that. I wish we would have actually missed it. Like we would have ghosted through it. That would have been nice, but didn't quite happen for us. We'll see the wreck after this race, though. I'll see it at the end. Not gonna go back and look at it now because I want to get this fixed and back out there as fast as possible to catch the field. Because they should be 2 to green right now, maybe, or pacing. I'm not sure. I don't know which one. But we are gonna get it all fixed. Hell yeah. I don't know how much aero damage I'm gonna have, and we don't have any engine damage. That's the main thing. That's the main thing, is no engine damage. So I'm happy about that. I don't know if technically they fixed everything, but we should be able to keep up in the draft for the most part.
Go. I don't think we have
Oh,
any major
really?
concerns there. I think
No
we'll be
major
okay.
concerns. Okay, I'll take that. That's not bad at all.
All right, now, Raz, give those belts a tug.
Get those belts a tug. I wish I was the belts.
Coming around it, 11.
Honestly, should have taken like a slight bit of fuel just in case we get more green white checkers, but fuck it, we're good on fuel. Because if we keep getting more, I'm just gonna keep saving and we'll be fine on fuel. Hopefully other people run out, that'd be hilarious. But let's go, brother. Car is good, right? Yeah. Good job, team. I think mainly it was just my hood, because that guy flying through the air. That's my guess. I wonder if some of my roof got messed up too then. If some of my roof got messed up, I wouldn't be shocked. Catching up to the field here. Don't want to fly up on them too much.
Well, 1 to go.
We're on the outside.
Outside. Coming around it, 34.
34, coming on by. How many people do we have to pass? Nope, we're good here. Okay. We're all the way back in the mid to back 20s. That's unfortunate. With a green-white checkered. It is quite unfortunate. I don't know how many of these guys have damage back here, but I'm gonna try and duck and dodge my way through everything. Best we can. That 32 behind me has some front nose damage for sure. It probably doesn't look great on my end either, I would guess, but doesn't say we have any damage anymore. So I'll take it. Hopefully we can try to work our way back to like a top 15, top 10 spot maybe, if we're crazy enough. I'm gonna just send it. We already ended up in one wreck. Got lucky enough there. That 36 has a lot of damage. I don't want to be behind him.
Go forward.
That front end looks a little bit messed up on the hood.
Third lane, I'll go with you.
Oh boy. He's on the bottom. Good luck with that.
That's the plan.
I don't know where the 4 is at exactly. Is he like not that far ahead of us? He isn't that far ahead, but he's on the bottom. He's in 19th. This is gonna get wild. Overtime finish here at Dega. We'll see if we have multiple.
Just let us come to one.
Let us come to white. That guy is somebody that's worried about his fuel.
Worry, I mean, I know it probably looks your bad from the vantage point, but I made the move pretty early, and they just didn't see me there. I've had it happen to me all race, and like the 26th that I'm inside non-stop earlier in the race. Nothing against him, he's doing the right thing, but I didn't cut him off.
Jesus.
Paid attention.
It's like we Kyle Busch to start. Just start going. Freaking check up Central.
The lead is at 16.79 inside. Gonna be 2 to go.
Hopefully nobody's super damaged out here or anything.
095. Still there at your door inside. Go on, you're inside.
Waiting to see somebody with smoke. 36 trying to move up when there's no room. Oh yeah, this white car on the inside is definitely damaged. This Tide car and the 8 are very sketchy together.
Clear boat. Outside.
See if we can do anything.
Clear.
Nope. Going back up. Gonna get tubbed? Yep.
Outside.
Figured that was coming.
White flag, man. One more. Still out there.
Bad decision for moving down on me.
Still outside. 52.548. Still there outside.
Where's the big ass wreck? Oh, there it starts.
Turn 2. Clear.
There it starts.
Ricky in turn 2. Outside. Outside. 2 wide outside.
We're good.
On the back stretch.
We don't lift.
Outside.
No lift Central. Let's go. I got a 4X from somewhere. I don't know where, but I'll take it. We didn't die out of it. Oh, they're almost wrecking for the lead. I think we're close to a top 15 again. Come on, somebody die in the tri-oval. We did not get nearly the run I wanted on the 36 here, but they're wrecking after the checkered.
Yeah!
We end up 16th. I'll take that. We got almost back to a top 15. Hell yeah. We just full throttled that
Good race, boys.
wreck and just went on the apron. I don't know where I got an X from, but
After being a lap down,
whatever. We got another 4X out of it, unfortunately. I have to go back and see that wreck.
What a finish.
That was pretty wild. I wasn't lifting. We were too far back, and if I'm like, if I die, I die. We're just going for it. That worked out a lot better than it should have for us, honestly. How was our car? Our car didn't really have any damage on it. Yeah, they actually fixed the front end and the hood really well. I'm shocked by that. But I need to go back and see that wreck right there on the last lap. Because it started way the hell up there. I'll go back and see how it started. Because it was somebody on the middle lane coming down and somebody coming up slightly, and then they started just wrecking, but I wasn't lifting. I had somebody right on me. But where did we get a 4X from? Oh, the 36 got clipped right there. I think that's what it was. I think the 36 tapped my rear end here, but then he got clipped by the 31. I don't know how he didn't die, honestly. The 31 bounced straight off of his door and quarter panel, and he didn't go flying back up to the wall, which is crazy. But we just kept our foot in it, and that worked out fantastic for us. But where did that wreck start at? I know it was like a blue car and stuff. I think it might have been this 5. Potentially. No, it wasn't. Okay. Who was it then? Who died immediately? It was somewhere way the hell up here. It was this blue car. So he's following the 5. They're trying to get down in front of these two guys. And the 5 goes to pull down, and the 55 is trying to follow him, mainly. And then the 9 kind of moved up at the same time, so that's just like, 9 didn't hold his lane at all either, because the 55 was slowly coming down onto the dotted lines, but there's plenty of room, and the 9 comes up and just clips him, and that starts the whole big one. That was a pretty big wreck. Honestly, not as big as it could have been. I thought it would have been worse. And then people towards the back up here getting caught up with the Tide car, potentially. But everybody's pretty good. I need to go back to see where we died at, though. Where did we die? Our hood was so bad. Because that started up here with this 5 car, I want to say, too. He's the one that went flying up over our nose. But was it turn 1 here? No, it was turn 3, wasn't it? Oh, it didn't start with the 5. It started with the 27 on the 88. Or yeah, 88, and the 88 tried to block off the 27 last second. The 27 being aggressive, getting that hole, and then the 88 just pulled down. And then, oh yeah, he went flying up over me because I hit him. That's why. But honestly, it didn't work out too bad for us. I'll take that, honestly. Because he hit the wall. I was hoping we were going to ghost through him, but luckily it didn't blow my engine. I thought that was going to be a lot worse for us, and all it was like hood damage. So that was actually really, really lucky that no like real bad front end damage happened. So I'll take that. So not bad at all. We ended up 16th out of 35 as the 7. I honestly think we're going to still lose iRating, but we'll see. I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen. But it wasn't too bad at all overall for us. It could have been a lot worse. Actually, we gained 7. Hell yeah. We lose some safety, but that's fine. I'm not worried about that. We were 3rd split, 3,500 SOF. We gained 7 iRating. I'll take a gain out of that. It's always a hit or miss there at the end, and it was close at the finish there. The top 3 were right on each other. I know 2 guys were getting into each other on the very apron. I think it might have been the 12 into the 3 trying to slow him down. But I think it like hooked him across his nose, and they started going up the track, and they all wrecked afterwards. But hey, I'll take that. We ended up coming back to 16th there, being 27th on the green white checkered. We were real far back here, and yeah, the 27th ended up a lap down at the end of that, so I'll take that. Not bad at all. Take a gain out of that and move on. Next week is what? I don't even know what next week is, because I don't pay too much attention, honestly, to the schedule unless I know like a few weeks ahead. Next week is Texas. Oh, Texas. I don't like Texas with the new turn 1 and stuff. I don't like Texas, but either way, we completed the race. I'm happy about that. Ended up with a 9x out of it. We didn't die, so that's the main thing. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. I'm gonna go grab something to eat and stuff now, so hopefully you guys have a good weekend. Appreciate you guys for watching and hanging out for the Dega race. It was fun. Somehow we survived the whole thing. We've gotten pretty lucky with that every NIS so far. I think we've survived just about all of them to the very end, at least, and then we might end up in a wreck at the very end, but at least we survived that long. So